All right, how's everybody doing today? Man, the weather is feeling amazing. I think this weekend is supposed to be like just in the 60s, low 60s for the high, at least by Sunday. But let me show you what I got here. I'm liking this. That is some beautiful blue pine, you guys. Look at just how straight that is and how perfectly God made them logs. So got some really neat colorations in there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna back this thing up. I need a few more boards. I'm cutting 8-inch. Don't mind my mess, that's right. Dry my laundry right there. But I really want to get this area here finished up. So probably gonna have to saw 2 logs up. Yeah, let's go ahead and back this thing up on the saw. I'm loving my my Hudson sawmill. It's a dandy unit, and so far I've done a lot of siding. Let me turn this thing around. You don't need to see all the electricity I'm generating right now off of that little panel, but powering the whole house. I got my Starlink is up there. I do Starlink. It's powering my refrigerator. It's powering my chest freezer. It's powering my lights. I welded with it the other day. So yeah, now I know the winter's gonna change, of course. But so yeah, the sawmill is like the best thing I ever bought, you guys. So I'm pretty excited about it. So all right, well, let's go ahead and saw some logs up. All right, these I know it was probably a little bit too much weight on the trailer, but yeah, I needed to throw them on there. I kind of look at it whenever I put something on this trailer. I look at it and say, does this weigh like 2 snowmobiles? You know. But anyways, I know it was heavy, but we got them here without a problem either. The thing about what this blue pine is, there's really no value to it unless it's milled, you know. So I got this from a good friend of mine out of Marion. He had a 32-foot log laying out there, and this stuff's been laying for 5 years, and it should be blued pretty good. But like for pulp or anything like that, this stuff has no value. But specialty stuff on the market, you know, like trim and blue pine interior boards and stuff like that, you know, that's where the value is when it's a finished product. But you know, to get these logs, it's actually pretty easy. Man, you know, I go down the highway and there's a spot coming into Kalispell where there's probably 6 or 7 dead standing, going up Kyla Hill, and there's like 6 or 7 probably dead standing. They're like that big around, man. They're probably 80 feet tall. You know, I would love to have those logs, man. I would love to have those logs, but I think I want to go ahead and do maybe some flooring upstairs in the house. You know, I need to get a planer and such. But all right, let's just get these things rolled off. right, let's see what we can get out of this big dude. This is where I bought my saw, Big Timber Machinery. Really great guy to work with. This Hudson's a really awesome saw, but really liking it, man. I got with an extra set of blades, I think I got 3,300 in the whole thing. I think there's 15 extra blades, but yeah, that's a big one on there, eh? So let's see how it cuts. I'm gonna take I don't know, I'm gonna go up a little bit higher. I need to get as much as I can out of these logs. And I've learned kind of a little bit about it. Not much, but a little bit. I'm still learning every day. But yeah. So we're gonna take that much off. That log is pretty wide. We're gonna take that much off right there, and then I'll be able to get a nice 6-inch board out of that. So let's just get rolling. Probably could have came up a little bit higher. That ended up being a lot on the other end there. So that's okay. We'll get a nice board to start with there. So, oh well. Slabs are getting pretty big. This is good. This is really good. So what I'll do now is I'll measure. I want to get it down where it's about 4 inches from here, from the core. 4 inches from there, so up about right in here to here, 8-inch boards. And so I'll measure down maybe 2 more cuts or so, and that'll be about it. And then I'll roll it. Boy, these are these are pretty nice. I could easily get 14-inch boards out of them. Well, 13-inch boards. Yeah. Good stuff, eh? All right, so now I got to take this off here, these cheaters, and then I'll roll it. I'll roll it 180 degrees and then take it down again to the point where I'm take it down here to an 8-inch board. So that's my siding for my house there. And then we'll start taking boards off of here. See how many we get. All right, I got it rolled, and we'll go ahead and take off. Oh gosh. Well, I know this is 8 inches high right here. I've nicked it already. Look at. Yeah, anyways, that blade went bad. But anyway, so I know that's 8 inches high. That's about as low as I can go. So I'll probably get 1, 2, 3 boards out of that. So, all right, nothing to it but to do it. Now this one here has got a lot more knots on this side. And so when there's knots like this, the blade has a tendency to wave a little bit. So I'll have to go quite a bit slower. You can see how close I get to that edge. Yep, that's it right there. All right, we're about to turn this thing up on a 180 and then start milling some boards for the cabin. And look at the dogs. They got a chipmunk in the scrap pile. Boy, it's better than in a lumber pile. I got a lumber pile sitting over there. And they will literally rip that thing down if there's a chippy in it. So makes a lot of work for me. But that pile there, I don't mind one bit. They can tear that one up all they want. All right, we got her turned up on end now. That's a big one. And mill some 8-inch boards. But yeah, it's becoming like work, this big log. And then I got a few more of them All right, I got 2 so far, and I got a lot to go. I'm gonna go ahead and roll this thing over though. Yeah, let's just get it rolled over. Well, it's not very square. I'll try to get it squared up a little bit. Yeah, it still ain't very square, but that's okay. It's gonna be for board and batten. That edge ain't gonna show. Say, fellas, I'm still learning. All right, so we got 1, 2. How you doing, Timber? Did you get the chippy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that'll give me 8 feet. And then I got some bigger stuff here. I need to get the maximum size possible, and I'll snap chalk lines, and I got another project going on, but where I need some nice big wide boards. And then of course got a 2-inch, which would be dandy. So I think one more log and I can finish that dormer. So anyways, yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. We'll roll the rest of these off and then call it a night and hit it again tomorrow. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I do love my saw. Boy, it's handy if you live off grid or you're a homesteader or whatever. I wish I would have got this saw a long time ago, even on my other property. But anyways, I got it now and I'm gonna put it to use. So yeah, hope you guys have a great night, and weekend is coming up real soon. So all right, I'll talk to you later. Laters.